Let's try this, shall we? Here we go. Whoa! Wow, that is, a lot of light. Yeah, it's too much light. Round 2. Still bright, isn't it? I have no idea what to do. Okay, that's better. Hello everyone, it's Pixie, and I haven't made a video and I should have probably figured that out. One moment. Okay, I haven't made a video in 2 months, which is bad, but not as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought it was like 4 months. I'm sure you can see that I've been having some trouble with motivation and yeah, motivation. This is an update video, and I'm going to try to not make this as negative as I can easily make it, but not much of an entertaining video today. But I'm going to update you guys on my life since the past 2 months, or the last time I did an update, which I don't even know. So I'm going to start with my mental health, because that's the thing I want to talk about the least. Hair, because not much has changed with my hair, of course. And then my eczema, because a lot has changed with my eczema, and not the good change. Changed totally the other way. Bad. Horrible. First thing with my mental health, usually I just really talk about my driving anxiety and everything. So, I believe it's gotten worse. Pretty sure it's gotten worse. I've had some setbacks in some situations that I've ended up in that have set me back, like, really far back. I just get in my car to go to work now, and that's it. That's absolutely it. I just go to work and go home. And I have a couple, like, able to make a couple of errands around town, like CVS. Maybe the supermarket on a morning, like 11 a.m. in the morning on a weekday. That's when I can go to the supermarket. So I can't go to the supermarket often by myself. Yeah, other than that, I've been begging my parents to take me places, or I've been Ubering. I don't want to talk about the situations, but I feel I have to, or I should, because then I'm just like, I'm saying all this for no reason. It's kind of hard because I do feel like I'm the only one that is like this, like, even though I'm like, oh, other people have driving anxiety and everything, but I also think like, no, not like mine, you know, and it's not easy to talk about, and I always feel like I'm being shut down, like my true emotions and what's like causing them is being shut down. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not important. Like, you have issues with that. Like, there's so many people that have so many worse issues, have had trauma in their life, and they have to deal with that, and you're worried about this. But anyway, I'll just talk about it. I'll just say it. I hate it though. Okay, so my parents don't even know this, just my cousin, because she was in the car with me. But my biggest setback was when I had to drive into the city, a very busy, crazy city in New Jersey, in Newark. I'd drive into Newark and go to an anime convention. Well, I wanted to go to an anime convention because I haven't been to like a real big one yet. Like, I just go to those little ones at like universities and stuff. Getting there was not bad. I got a little lost like around the campus, but it wasn't bad. But getting home, I guess my GPS took me on like a main big road, and I got extremely anxious because of how many cars and how big the road was, and there was so many different lanes, and there were lanes crossing into other lanes, and the floor started looking like a grid instead of like a street, and I was freaking out. And what happens is, I am figuring out, I'm pretty sure this is what happens, that when I get anxious and when like I start like freaking out about stuff, my mind totally goes to mush. Like my mind is just off. Like I have the brain of a bird, or no, not even, probably a bird can get through whatever. I don't know. My mind goes to absolute mush. I can't do anything. I'm totally impaired. That's how I feel. That's how I feel I am in those times. Like, I just do whatever, and I do the stupidest things. There are times my mind has shut down, and I've ended up on the wrong side of the street. So what happened was, I got confused because there was a light. Like, not only the road was a grid, and I was like, what's happening? What are these cars next to me doing? I don't know. Like, what is, like, is there different, I don't know. I think, like, oh, there might be different rules on this road. I don't know. I was just freaking out about everything, like, generalized anxiety and everything. And there was a light. And then it freaked me out that right after that light, like couple feet after, there was another light, and I'm like, why? Like, what is happening? What is this? And then I started freaking out. You know, when the light turns yellow at a certain time, just at the wrong time that you're like in the street. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the light turns yellow at the wrong time, and you're like, do I keep going or do I stop? It's kind of like that. And then I think I've been programmed to be worried about what the people behind me are going to think. Like, oh, this person could have went and I could have went and the light didn't even turn red. I don't know. So much stuff. Like, so much stuff goes through your mind that you don't even think about. Like, you don't know what the priority is, you know? So I got through the yellow light, which I should have just stopped. I should have stopped. Like, it would have been that easy. But I was so worried about a whole bunch of other stupid things that felt like huge things, like what the cars behind me are gonna think. And then I guess I was already like freaking out so much about that light, and that this light's right after it, like so close right after it, that it did turn red, but I still didn't stop. I have no other explanation. I was just freaking out. Like, oh no, the light's red. What do I do? Bitch, how about you stop? But I'm over here just like, and went through the red. I could have killed my cousin, but I didn't. So that's nice. So, since we didn't die, turns out there was an undercover cop right behind me. And he pulled me over. Just to make the situation and make my mental health worse, he had no sympathy for my mental health, I guess. I didn't tell him, because, like, I don't think that's something you should tell a cop unless you want your license taken away from you. Because I gotta get to work, you know, so that wouldn't help much. Luckily, he didn't give me a ticket, too, so I want to thank God for that, to not put me through so much. But he was just not being too nice. I guess he felt I needed some discipline, and he was like, do you want that ticket, or whatever kind of ticket he said? Like, I know tickets. Like, you want that 42D59 ticket? I'm like, okay. Like, what? But I was like, no. And it doesn't help that I was coming from an anime convention, so I had a wig, a crazy wig, and some circle lenses on. And I don't know what he could have thought about me. But yeah, so, and then I told him, I was like, oh, I'm lost, I'm just trying to get home, and I'm quite confused. I've never, like, been into the city like this before. And he had no sympathy, and he was like, nothing's confusing about a red light. And I was like, Great, thanks. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, I'm just gonna go now. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, why do people have no sympathy? I don't get it. Like, do I look like a delinquent? I'm wearing circle lenses and a wig. Like, dude. Anyway, so, that's what happened, and my mental health just plummeted after that. And I didn't want to drive anyway. I'm definitely not driving into Newark ever again. I'm Ubering every time. It's hard to go out again because I just know that that's what my brain's gonna do. That's what's gonna happen, and I don't know any way of fixing that. So, I thought I was gonna cry talking about this because when I was talking about it before, like practicing what I was gonna say in the camera, I bawled. And I was like, oh God, I hope I don't do this in front of the camera. But I made it through. Any extra things? Well, like I said, I'm having issues with motivation. That's why I'm just having trouble with quality content right now, as you can see. And I've been procrastinating making another video and uploading because I feel like it should be time for me to make quality videos by now, right? Like, I should be making like good quality videos and at least having my room clean. I guess it looks clean from here. I'm just gonna keep this angle for the rest of my life because the rest of my room is, and it's hard because I'm quite a hoarder, and I guess that's a genetic thing about me, and my room is quite small, so I keep looking in the viewfinder because I'm sorry, like, this is the worst quality video you're gonna get from me. But don't worry, hopefully after this I get into the groove of releasing more often videos more often, better quality, and more entertaining. It's definitely, no, my next one's probably going to be a vlog, which is not as entertaining, because this is a vlog, I guess, so probably the next one after that is going to be entertaining. I think I reached 500 subscribers. I forgot to thank you guys for that. Thank you for 500 subscribers. I'm very thankful. I'm sorry I haven't been treating you guys well with putting out new videos. Sorry, I never have space on my camera because I'm afraid that I'm afraid that it's gonna end up not on my computer and I'm gonna delete it here, and it's gonna, I need to calm the fuck down. That's what I need to do. What was I talking about? Oh, thank you for 500 subscribers. Thank you so very much. And I'm sorry that I've been neglecting you guys. But I'm trying. Like, I don't want to ever stop. Like, I've been dying to make this video. And it's just hard because a lot of everything in my head gets in the way, and life gets in the way too a lot. But I should have more time for you guys. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyway, motivation is sucking right now, and I hope that like it's summer. I should be feeling good. Like, usually my depression and everything is very seasonal, so I'm hoping that soon my mental health will get up again soon, and I will have more motivation again. I also want to tell you guys not to worry about me. I've been so much worse. Oh, I've been worse. I'm just struggling. Like the usual cycle of my life, and mental health. So yeah, it's fine. I just don't have time for this crap. I don't have time to be having this many down times of my mental health. I also struggle with like hopelessness feelings and delusional I'm worthless and all that stuff. But like I try to, I don't want to say I believe that that's not true, but I try to tell myself that it's a possibility that that's not true. Like, that's how I believe, like, that's most likely not true, I guess. I don't know. It's a struggle. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm making this video, so yeah, I want to talk about some positive things. I'm finally making this video. I got new lights, and I vlogged me, like, playing with them, like, checking them out when I got them in the mail, so yeah, hopefully I still have that footage. Got new glasses. I actually cleaned my room to an extent. It was looking pretty horrible, so that's pretty nice. Hey guys, I'm sorry for the sudden jump cut, but I realize I'm still an amateur and I still film videos that are too long to post, so I have to split it up into 3 parts. So I just wanted to say that this is the end of this video, and the next 2 parts are coming of my update. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!
I can create and get pleasure from it. I'll keep aiming to make my motion